So today I'm going to read to you People of Character, George Washington, A Life of Discipline. This book is by Ann Todd. It's illustrated in 2008. Have you ever worked hard towards a goal? Was it harder to achieve than you expected? If you keep working towards your goal, even when it was tough, then you have self-discipline. Self-discipline helps you to be the best. It helps you get things done. It also helps you become a leader. George Washington was a great American leader with true self-discipline. George Washington was born on a farm in Virginia in 1732. He spent his childhood working on a farm and going to school. He also worked hard. At the age of 16, George took a job surveying lands in Virginia. He took his work seriously and saved the money he earned. When George was young, Great Britain ruled 13 colonies along the eastern coast of America. During that time, European explorers were claiming new lands to the west of the colonies. In the 1750s, Great Britain and France fought a war over control of the new lands. The war was called the French and Indian War. George joined the Virginia militant and fought hard and bravely for Great Britain. He became the leader of militant and helped lead Great Britain to victory. George returned home to his farm after the war. He and his wife Martha lived on a farm in Virginia called Mount Vernon. George's self-discipline helped him become very successful. He enjoyed life on his farm. But in 1775, the American colonies needed his help. Tension was growing between the American colonists and Great Britain. The British king had made many laws that angered the colonists. He placed taxes on their supplies. He did not allow them to settle in certain areas. The colonists wanted to make their own decisions. They did not want Great Britain to control them. They wanted a revolution. They needed a leader. George accepted the call to lead this revolutionary war. The British had a large army, good weapons, plenty of supplies, and well-trained soldiers. The colonists did not, but they had a great leader. George worked hard, and his self-discipline set an example for his soldiers. He led several successful attacks on the Britons. The Britons won many battles in the following years of the war. Life was hard for American troops. They were often hungry, tired, and cold. But following George's example, they did not lose hope. Soon they began winning battles. Finally, George led his troops to victory. The colonists were free from British rule. Some people thought George will become king. Others, including George, believed laws should govern people, not kings. George returned to work on his farm, but around him he saw a government that lacked unity. He supported colonial leaders. He thought the country needed a constitution. With George's support, the colonial leaders met and wrote the Constitution of the United States of America. They then elected George the first president of the United States. George served 2 terms as president. When he left office, He wanted to spend his final years with Martha at Mount Vernon. He died in 1799. Americans named the capital city Washington, D.C., and built the Washington Monument to honor him. His self-discipline and hard work helped create a free and united country. There's a glossary in the back, can be used for your classroom